You can save a lot of time and tedious work by setting up your own YouTube page properly from the very beginning, from when you first sign up to your YouTube account. And for those of you who already have shot and edited your first video and you're ready to upload, it may be helpful to have your own new video YouTube page open so that you can fill in the blanks as we move along.
Good idea. In this video, we're going to get into great detail about what we have found to be best practices for the initial setup of your YouTube page. But if you've already set up your page, it's not too late. Nearly everything about the appearance and functionality of your YouTube channel can be edited as you see fit. And when you make changes to your YouTube channel, YouTube and Google take note pretty quickly. Let's all have our own YouTube pages open and ready to work. It'll save you time. We'll be on the move. First thing you notice is the screening box from YouTube that offers you a quick tour. It's absolutely a great little tour, and it'll save you time and frustration. It's worth it. But for now, I'm going to stick to the critical elements that you'll need to accomplish before moving on to uploading your first video. Notice this little button here, Channel Art. If you click on there, that's one of the ways in that allows you to start populating your YouTube page with appropriate art for your first visitors. This little box up here, it's a second location for a cute little graphic or logo. The little pencil up here is another avenue into the editing platform. Don't be afraid to click around and take a look around. You should try to become comfortable and familiar with all the available tools. Don't save unless you put something in you like. I'm not sure I'll ever figure out the logic behind the setup that YouTube offers here, but it is what it is, and we have to work within it. And so the best approach is to fiddle with the graphics as much as you need to until you get something you like, before you launch your page and before you upload your first video. But let me suggest a number of elements that I believe you should try to include. Here's a quick look at an example of a page that's ready to go live and includes a number of those elements. First, you see the background image was replaced. Now, it takes a number of tries to get it so that that picture sits where you'd like. It's trial and error. There's no simple answer. No clear direction from YouTube how to do it, but you can get excellent results through trial and error, as you see here. Let me call your attention to a few of the valuable details that we're able to include in this graphic. First, embedded in the background image, there is the client's logo. In this case, it is the black and white logo placed in a location where we thought it would work well, but only after we were able to ascertain where our photo fell in YouTube's little matrix. Then you notice, since it's a local business, we get their logo and phone number on there. As a local business, that's important, very important. In most circumstances, getting the website name up there would be even more powerful and important than having a local phone number available. That's the client's choice. But like I said, for local businesses, I find it critical to make sure you get your number up there. Over here, you see there's another little box, and what we generally do is insert the logo and the name. This is our interpretation. YouTube does not give you direction on what they expect in these places. You do what you feel or the client feels is best. We've set it up this way many times for many clients in the past, and we've had excellent results. Now again, let's go back to your main YouTube profile page, the next important stop along the optimization track. Click on the About button, and it brings you to a new area with a number of choices. This is the channel description box. So first things first, you get your website name typed into the top of the channel description box. Very first spot possible. Of course, you have to fill it in with the standard HTTP : I'm sure you all know that. I like to put a dash and then the title of the channel, and then begin a long description of your business. Now again, this can evolve. If after a little while you realize that you haven't included important information, just go back in and edit it. Include the information. Below the description box, notice this custom links area. You click here, you're allowed to put in a link to your channel art. This provides a live link from the top of your YouTube page as well back to your website. Same with the social links. This is all pretty self-explanatory. All your links are important to you, and you should hook them all up. You should have a Twitter account, a Facebook account. They should all be hooked up here. They are backlinks that are just as important as any other backlink, and Google treats them that way. Here you can click on Show Views and Show Date Joined. I found that it is advantageous to leave these clicked on when you first put your site on YouTube. Now this next step, I believe it to be one of the most important tasks you're going to be responsible for in setting up your new YouTube channel. To get there, click on Video Manager, click on Channel Settings, then click on Default Settings. Here we're going to fill in the default settings for our video upload page. Each time you upload a video to YouTube, you're going to be presented with the opportunity to type in titles and descriptions that help identify your video. On this page, you're going to fill in default answers for all your future video uploads. Of course, you can edit the description for every new video you upload, but filling in the defaults can save you a ton of time and help your search engine indexing as well. So let's go. Of course, you want your default to be that your video is available to the public. Next, the category. Now make sure you give this serious consideration because the search engines certainly do. The standard YouTube license should apply. In the title box, we like to leave a simple default title that is the name of the video series. Of course, you're going to be able to edit that later as per each video. There are a couple of elements that I believe you should be including in every description box, starting with the website. If you use the standard structure http://www. and the website name.com, YouTube's going to turn that into a link. So you'll have your website link exactly where you want it on the top of the page. It'll fall right under your video. Then, again as a default, we put in a dash and the name of the video series. As well, we often like to include as a default any credits, associations, or other details that we expect to include that would be important to every video in the series. Makes it easier later when you're uploading to not have to edit so much. I advise you to be very liberal with this. The description box seemingly has no bounds. And we know that both YouTube and Google index every piece of text, every keyword phrase that we give them. So give them. Go ahead and fill the description box with keyword-rich and keyword phrase-rich content about your business, even in this default box. In the tags blank, remember these are only defaults. You can remove tags when you upload a new video. So it can't hurt for you to stock some tags here that you're probably going to use in the future. Regarding these next few choices, let me reiterate, try to err on the side of openness whenever possible. After all, obviously, that's what YouTube and Google would prefer. So here, the settings are allow comments and allow user ratings to appear. Go ahead and set your default caption certification according to your situation. Go ahead and show edit suggestions. If you can handle that, if you're not too sensitive for that, Google and YouTube would prefer you show those edit suggestions. Go ahead and enter a default location. And leave the box checked for making the video stats public. Same reasoning. Last but not least, I want to have a quick discussion about YouTube's monetization choices. So go back to Channel Settings under the Features tab. Now what I want to talk about is our web video marketing strategy. You see, when YouTube offers monetization, it means a few things. One of them is that YouTube wants to run ads before your video. And then when your video ends, they want to offer other choices of what they consider related videos. The problem is, in most cases, the related video or videos could very well be your competition, selling the same or similar products or services. On the other hand, as soon as you offer YouTube to monetize a video, it opens you up to a whole new range of services and products from YouTube. So what we found to work is that you allow YouTube to monetize at least one single video. It's kind of like throwing them a bone, and the extra products and services you'll get will prove invaluable.